behind the scenes, beyond the lights, off script but on the record, it's the TCM Backlot. For lovers of Turner Classic Movies, it's the ultimate fan club. As a TCM Backlot member, you'll be invited to exclusive gatherings across the country. They're like, walk around, touch the furniture, sit down. Including TCM set visits. I gotta watch this on TV. It's a beautiful set to be on. And have the opportunity to appear on air as a guest programmer. We may even throw a party in your town. You'll also get access to archival footage and have the chance to enter contests, vote on programming, and receive exclusive collectibles. Several times a month, members will receive a special newsletter with behind-the-scenes information on TCM and have the opportunity to be profiled online and in the Now Playing Guide. To become a
I'm sorry, the Starbucks just does not want to work. Anyway, we're going to be watching me play Hollywood View. And I did some off-screen gameplay, so don't worry about it. Just sit back and enjoy the game.
This is a time machine.
And with those words, movie audiences in 1960 were transported into the future of science fiction movie making. The Time Machine captured the imagination of viewers with its dazzling vision of time travel
That's my
and
off-screen
the
gameplay.
possibility of reaching into the future.
I was totally involved
Sorry.
in what was happening. I was transported, you know. I really believe when I pulled that lever, I was gone there, man. And it really, you know, blew me away. It was wonderful.
The appearance of traveling through time was achieved through time-lapse photography, rear-screen projection, and in one case, oatmeal. To simulate the volcanic eruption of London, the Oscar-winning special effects team used gallons of red-dyed oatmeal to create the illusion of a lava flow. But once an explorer survived
Y'all
the
guys
hazards
send
of
me
traveling to
your
the future,
pictures, and
would the future
if
be a
I recruit a
wonderful
friend,
place to visit?
you might
What have
see
you done?
here on this game.
Thousands of years of building and
Right now, I'm doing
recreating, so you can let it
anything random.
H.G. Wells, who wrote the novel on which the movie is based, envisioned a world so scarred and split by war that mankind would have degenerated into extremes, the helpless child and the brutal savage. Remaining faithful to Wells' bleak interpretation of the future, the Time Machine's producer-director George Powell utilized the talents of MGM makeup director William Tuttle to create the grotesque look of the blue-skinned Morlocks. Tuttle used a combination of latex,
Yeah,
monkey
that's
fur,
one
and
of
glow-in-the-dark
the people
eyes.
that
The
I
actors
used.
could activate themselves with hand switches to make his Morlocks
Hey,
and for the
Ethan!
piece de resistance scene where Rod Taylor,
Y'all
traveling through
guys
time,
are
watches a
pretty much
Morlock decay.
asking,
Tuttle
hey,
teamed up with a
where's
special effects crew
Christian?
to build a Morlock
Well,
body
easy,
over
I'm
an
right
actual
there.
skeleton, filming the disintegration frame by frame.
I was as scared of the Morlocks as anybody.
Okay.
Because I got so involved. And George Powell was such a wonderfully creative, imaginative little guy. I loved him dearly. He died not so long ago. And I really believe he died of broken heart. Because he wanted so badly to do a sequel, and they'd never let it. He could never get the money. But it was a wonderful movie. And everybody knows it.
In true Hollywood style, and the need for a happy ending, Powell made one change to H.G. Wells' image of the future. He gave it hope.
It's a kid's classic, really. Or a grown-up classic. It really is. It's like a Wizard of Oz that keeps coming back and back to haunt me as I get more aged.
See the Time Machine, Monday at 2:15 p.m. Part of 31 Days of Oscar, only on Turner Classic Movies.
Into the forbidding majesty of the great Madre Range go men. Their past buried in silent secrecy. Their futures hidden in the mystery of adventure. Men drawn together in their search for gold. Don, soldier of fortune. Howard, the old-timer. Curtin, the youngster. And Cody, the intruder.
These are the men who tried to tap the treasure of the Sierra Madre. Men with an oath on their lips and muscles in their arms, but men with greed in their hearts. Ready to break their backs, to sell their very souls for gold, fighting shoulder to shoulder against the forces of nature, only to find their greatest enemy is human nature.
Catch your trap, shut up, or I'll smash your head flat. Ah, throw it. Without me, you two would die here more miserable than rats.
Leave him alone. Can't you see the old man's nuts?
You're so dumb you don't even see the rich in your head now with your own feet.
Concerned, I don't want to keep that dame waiting, whoever she is.
We're women at this, Martin. It's our duty to clothe your woman. The least we can do to show our gratitude for the wealth you've given us.
You talk about that mom like it was a real woman. She's been a lot better to me than any woman I ever knew. I know exactly what you mean. Want to take it all for yourself.
I'm using
and
your
cut me out.
headphones.
I know you for what you are. A long time I've had my
Okay,
suspicions about you.
well.
Now I know I've been right. So that's your stinking game, is it, informing? I knew you was an informer. I knew it all the time.
Take a look down that mountain. This means all our funerals. What's that? I imagine what I'm thinking, may the Lord be with us. And not soldiers or bandits.
Tell me all about you. I want to hear everything.
Oh, nice about me, Ollie. Goody.
I'll tell you what. You talk. I'll listen.
What? You're the greatest actor in the world. Everybody knows that, including you. I shall astonish you all.
Give the performance of your life.
You better come watch my debut.
Certain shades of lime I can recognize complexion.
Who are you, really?
I am the great Santini.
You're gonna pull those pistols and whistle Dixie.
Boy, if life were only like this.
You may change this star anytime you want for a new and fresh and exciting one, fully equipped with fire and music.
It's a whole different sex.
Is that all you two figure out?
Always like to keep my audience riveted.
Hi and welcome to TCM. I'm Tiffany Vasquez. This is the last Saturday of this year's 31 Days of Oscar Film Festival. The tribute went in alphabetical order this year, and we're nearing the end of the letter S with The Story of G.I. Joe. Released in 1945, it's a drama about the Pulitzer Prize-winning war correspondent Ernie Pyle. Based on Pyle's books Here Is Your War and Brave Men, the story follows Pyle on his first assignment in North Africa and Italy. Burgess Meredith stars as Pyle, and Robert Mitchum, in his breakout role, plays the platoon's leader. Mitchum's performance not only made him a star, but it also earned him the first and only Oscar nomination of his career. Both Pyle and producer Lester Cowan wanted William Wellman to direct the movie. Cowan even showed up at Wellman's house a few times, but each time, he sent him away with progressively more colorful language. Wellman had been a combat pilot in World War I, and he deeply resented how the ground troops and the infantry mocked flyers for supposedly having an easy, clean life. So Wellman, who had already paid tribute to aerial combat in his 1927 film Wings, had no interest in making a movie about the infantry. Then he saw the kind of reaction Pyle stirred in soldiers and their families by putting himself in danger to tell their stories. After that, Altman was all in, and he directed what is considered one of the best World War II movies ever made. From 1945, also nominated for Best Screenplay and Best Music, here's The Story of G.I. Joe.
Hey, you! Get that pooch out of here. Do you want to get him killed?
Anyway, now guys,
All right, come on. Quit stalling.
I'm gonna say bye after I create this girl. Okay.
All right. You're the lieutenant.
You poor little fella. Goodbye, Abraham.
Thanks. What do you want me to do? Correspondent, huh? Well, you want to get up to the front, don't you? Well, get in. I don't know. Come on. Get in. Make it
Okay,
fast.
bye guys.
Here, make room.